Hello my friends, this is Julia with Craft with Julie, and today we're going to be creating these 4 cards with the Soda Pop paper and sticker sheet from Stampin Up. Last week we did a layout. Next week we'll do a layout. Today we're doing cards. So if you would like the workshop guide for all the projects we're creating this month, all you need to do is join my newsletter. There's a link in the description where you can do that. I send out a newsletter with the workshop guide that we're going to be doing for the month, and then you can follow along with us. It has a supply list. It also has the dimensions and photos of all the projects that we're going to be creating. So if you are not already on my newsletter list, you can go ahead and click on that link and I will send you that workshop guide. So you will want your Soda Pop paper. I've already cut the pieces down. Hopefully you have too. You'll also want your Soda Pop stickers. As you can see, we used some of these last week. And you'll want your Ombre matte decorative dots. We are going to be using those. And the stamps that we're using is Simply Said. This is like one of my first stamp sets I got from Stampin' Up, and I use it like seriously every month. So if you're looking for a really good sentiment stamp, I highly recommend this one. And you'll need a little bit of linen thread. This seriously is like my most favorite accent accessory. I think I've purchased like 3 or 4 little spools of it because it's just so good. So it matches everything. It's a really nice, it's not too thick, not too thin. I love it. So you just need a little bit of that. And we're going to be using some black ink for our sentiments and some card bases. And I think that's everything. So these will actually go pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and get started with card number 1. I'm just going to flip into my instruction sheet, and we can get started with number 1. So this is our first one right here. It is this one, the Hello Typewriter. This is a sticker, so super simple and easy to put together, obviously. And we're going to stamp right on to the sticker. So grab your sticker sheet and your ink, and we'll also need a block. And I'm going to grab the Hello stamp, and we're going to stamp it right there before we take that sticker off. Okay. You can stamp a different sentiment if you'd like, totally up to you. So I'm just going to let that dry for just a second, and we're going to assemble it, and then we'll bring this one back in. All right. So grab a card base. Let's see, here we go. There's a card base, and you'll also want your striped paper, some lemon lime twist, and some of the dot paper. Look, I didn't even have to look up what that was, lemon lime twist. I'm learning the things. Okay, so let's go ahead and attach this one right here. You can flip it over and use the plaid if you want. Totally up to you. Maybe I'll flip it over and do the plaid for this one just for fun. How about we do that? I love that the paper is double-sided, so you have options. Let's stick this closer. There we go. Now this paper was designed by Close to My Heart, and Stampin' Up took it on when Close to My Heart closed, and it is still available online as I'm filming this video. So you can get this paper packet and the stickers online. So good. Oh, you could do this one too. You could totally change it up to be completely different. Oh, that's fun. Should we do that? Here, I'm just going to change it completely. So now you have 2 different options. So with one paper packet and sticker sheet, you can create all of the layouts and the cards that we're doing, and then you'll have a bunch of extra left over that you can create even more. So it's definitely a really great deal. just for that paper packet and sticker sheet. All right, so let's grab our hello. My linen thread is not yet, buddy. Grab some dimensionals. And I'm going to just pop this sticker up. Oh, not stick to me. That's one thing I love, or I love it, and I miss it from close to my heart, is the stickers. But I have on good authority, there's going to be some stickers sheets coming soon. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed to the newsletter or even my Facebook group, I will post as soon as I know any more details on that. That little guy got stuck. Okay, so I'm going to just simply place it on there and then bring in my favorite new tool is Take Your Pick, I think is what it's called. And it has this little putty tip, and it makes it so easy just to grab these little gems or dots and add them to your project. Okay, so I'm going to use these guys down here as I say that, and it doesn't want to come off. So I'm going to add a larger one here and a medium. Well, actually they're still, so it's like large and small, I think. So another one right here. And usually I do 3, so I'm not sure if this one lost a little guy along the way, but let's add another one right here. These little dots. Okay. Oh, and look, it has this like little flat edge on the other side, so if you make a mistake, you can just peel that up. And there's also like other little accessories too. It's like I'm learning all the fun things. All right, so that is card number 1. Or here's the original, so you can do it either way. Okay. So let's do card number 2, which is this one, Just a Note. And let me grab that stamp off of my stamp set. I love just doing like Just a Note because you can send it for just about any occasion. So that is a good one to have. So let's grab our papers. All right. That's not it. This looks more like it. Okay, so we have a little piece of white cardstock, our like lemon lime twist, and the dots. Again, you can flip it over and do all different variations if you'd like. So let's grab our card base. Oh, let's do the stamping first. I forget. Let's do that. So we have our black ink again, and I will be replacing my ink pads as they dry out with Stampin' Up ink pads, but these still work, so I'm going to use them until I can't anymore, right? Why waste it? All right, so then we are going to grab our card base. And this little stripe right here is actually on your sticker sheet. So grab your sticker sheet and you can pull this off. And we're going to put it right across the bottom. Isn't that the cutest little sticker? It's almost like a zip strip, but it's sticky all the way across. So I'm going to just flip that over and cut that. And then this I'm actually going to put right back on my sticker sheet, and then I can use it on other projects. I'll just stick it back right on there. Okay, so now let's add our polka dots. And you leave about 1/2 of an inch between each of those. And then we have this one right here, and we're going to dovetail it. And how I like to dovetail is you just snip up the center, and then you meet from edge to edge, or corner to corner, I guess. Just like that. And We're going to add this about a 1/2 inch from the left-hand side and flush with the top. And then we'll add our just a note, or whatever sentiment works for you. I know a lot of people, they create their cards and then they wait to stamp the sentiment till they need it. Which one are you? Do you stamp the sentiment or do you wait? Put it in the comments, let me know. Okay, so now we're just going to accessorize this with some stickers. So we have this one right here, these stars. And I'm going to grab some 3D or some dimensionals. I will probably call them 3D foam till the end of time, so bear with me, people. There we go. So we're gonna just add that with 3D, see? 3D foam, dimensionals. And we have this one right here, this little blue guy. And I have the small dimensionals. And one of you pointed out that you can just purchase the small dimensionals. This one came in a card kit, and I was saying in a past video, I hope that I can get more of those, and somebody told me they are available, so I just need to go on and order those, because the small ones are so good for those little itty bitty things. And then we have one more little burst we're going to do with a small dimensional, just like that. Okay, now let's bring in our dots and my handy dandy tool that I just love. My friend actually gave this to me, and I had it in my cart, but I hadn't purchased it yet, and she gave me one. And I was like, oh, thank you so much, because I've been wanting one for so long. I just watched everybody else's cool videos, and they just use this little guy, and look how nice. They just pop right on there. It's amazing. Who knew? Who knew that little piece of putty on there, how amazing that is. Okay, so that's card number 2. Like that. All right, so card number 3 is this one right here, Birthday Wishes. And let me grab the pieces for that. So we have our polka dot piece and our lemon lime twist, our little zip strip with the dots, and this is for our sentiment. And then we need our card base. All right, so let's stamp our sentiment, Birthday Wishes, which is right here. Do you guys leave this little film on your stamp sets? I don't know. Am I supposed to? Let me know in the comments. You Stampin' Up experts. Sorry, I was trying to find a block. Stampin' Up experts, let me know what I'm supposed to do with that. If I leave it there or I don't. Let me know. All right, so we're going to stamp Birthday Wishes. And I'm going to kind of do it towards the left-hand side because I want to leave a space for those stars. So stamp that. And now we can start assembling. So these cards come together so fast and easy. I can't tell you how excited I am for stickers. I believe they're coming towards the end of the month or early next month, so they are coming. Just makes things go faster, I think. Okay, and then just set this one in the center. And I just want to lay this one down just for a second, just kind of space these out. Yep, that looks good. So I'm going to do that. So this is, let me probably explain. So this is a zip strip. This was on the top of the soda pop paper. So you can see it has the name and then all of the colors and things like that. So that was kind of something close to my heart did. And we called it a zip strip. So it just added like one more pattern you could use in your projects. So I think that's what I put in my instructions, zip strip. So if you're wondering what that is is what a zip strip is. Okay, so now let's grab our stickers and our dimensionals. And we're going to grab this star right here, this big guy, and add some dimensionals on that. Or I guess I could just do one. And add that one. And then this lighter blue with the speckles. See if this one will fit. Oh good, the larger one does. Okay, and then some dots. Okay, so now I'm going to use the green ones, and I like the lighter ones to kind of match the lemon lime twist. And so let's do kind of the larger one right there, and then the smaller one, and then another small one right there. Okay, so that is card number 3. Right there. All right, our last one is this one right here. I just love it. We're gonna do another sticker, gonna stamp on a sticker. So let's grab our sticker sheet. And this one is kind of turned this way. So I'm going to turn it a little bit and then stamp the think so it's straight at me. Does that make sense? So it's at the tag is at an angle, but I want to stamp so it is kind of straight on. Let me grab another block and my thank you. And then we're going to stamp that on the sticker. It's kind of scary stamping on stickers, right? Oh, that's not the right one. I did thanks. Well, there's options. You can choose which one you want. I didn't even notice. Well, we're doing that one. Okay. Let's grab the pieces while that dries just a little bit. Here we go. So here's our card base. And then this is really great for scraps. It's just little strips of paper. So I'm going to lay these out just to kind of get an idea of where I want to put them. And I think I'll just follow the same pattern. Okay. And you'll want to leave just a little bit of an edge around. I'll bring that one down just a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to lay these down and cross my fingers that they go on straight. If not, that's okay. I'm using Close to My Heart's repositionable tape runner, so if I mess up, then I can just pull it back up. But I have this stamp and is it Stampin' Seal, the Stampin' Up's version in my cart right now because I want to try it. It looks like it's really good. Okay. And last one. There we go. So let's bring in our tag that I stamped with the wrong stamp. Or I'm just, you know, changing everything up today apparently. But as you can see, there are options on every project. You can change it up to make it your own. You can even change the papers. Designing these workshops is like one of my favorite things to do, and so I love to share these with you each month so you can create along with me. Okay, add that right there. And I have this little heart. So even if you don't have, I'm going to add it at the top. Even if you don't have the papers, you can totally use what you have in your stash to create along with me. And let's see. Or if you need, you know, some new things, because we all love new little supplies every once in a while. I'll put my website and all the supplies we used in the description so you can check that out. Okay, so we have that. And now we have our linen. Okay, we are going to do a double bow. So I put this in half, and after I do that, I'm like, let's measure it. So it's 12, 13, 14, about 15 inches long. And then I'm going to just make a bow out of it. And hopefully it will cooperate. Like, what's going on? Hold on, I gotta redo that. Something's amiss. Okay, let's straighten this out. I don't remember it being such a difficult time the first time I did this, but now it's probably because I'm doing it on camera. There we go, that looks better. So you'll have this little end right here that is still a loop. You'll just cut that, and then you can trim the other side, and you can kind of play with it a little bit to just decide how big you want those loops to be. Yeah, we're gonna trim this a little bit more. And then grab a glue dot. And attach it right there on the tag. I'm told you cannot have naked tags, so I am learning to put a little something on the tags. All right. So this is our last one. All right, so remember, come back next week. We will be creating, and next Thursday, we're going to be creating another layout. If you missed last week's, it's still there in, I'll put a link to the playlist. I was like, what is the name of the playlist at the end of this video? So you can check out our first layout that we created. And if you would like the workshop guide, all you need to do is simply subscribe to my newsletter, and that link and links to all the supplies and things I used today are in the description of the video. So make sure you click that subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. If you enjoyed this video, I would love a thumbs up. Leave me a comment and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.